Good morning, guys. I hope you're fine like me. Unfortunately, I could not do the return flight yesterday night as I was too tired. But I have holidays, I'm on holidays, that's why I will do the return flight to Düsseldorf today. But first, before I return to Düsseldorf, I'm going to fly to Chiang Mai. I have custom scenery for Chiang Mai and the place is always looking pretty nice. So I would say let's start the preparations. It won't take long as we don't have any packs on board. We will start via APU. External power is not required. Go. So the fire test is working. Shit, no, sorry. I don't need the external power. We just need to wait until the APU is on. We have ATIS for Dongmuiyang 1288.
33, dew point +24, QNH 1011, arrival and departing runway 21 right, expect ILS Zulu approach runway 21 right, transition level 130, advise controller on initial contact, you have current information, Delta.
If you bleed on
Buang International Airport 8 is information Delta 0530.
I also have a custom sound pack right now, so maybe I can do a separate video about it, how to use the A340-300 correctly. Yeah. So let's do the fire tests. Yo. APU fire test is also working. Light test. Is also working. Cargo fire test. Yo. Okay, great. So let's enter the FMC. I think the plane is in a good shape, but we can do the outside check at Chiang Mai. So I'm going to fly from Victor Tango Bravo Delta to Victor Tango Charlie Charlie to Chiang Mai. Flight number will be Lufthansa 9745. Cruising level will be level 300. We will depart from 21 right, I think. There ask the controller. Let's have a look. Okay, this is weird. What? You know what? Let's do the outside check on both airports. Or at both airports, yo. Nose is looking good. Just a quick outside check. I must say Xworks did quite a nice job, although they messed with the community. they messed up certain things, but in the end everything went well. And okay, we will get to one left. So this is the wheel they added. Wow. Nice job. I am impressed. Yo. Right main gear is also looking good. Let's have a look at the remaining engines and then we can proceed further. We have to walk up the stairs. Here we are. Okay, let's close the flight deck door. Flight deck door is closed. So I will depart from 2-1 left. One second. Tango 1 Bravo departure. Or Tango 3 Charlie departure. After Tango, Yankee 6 Mani, and that's it. This is our weight, so fuel weight is 100, estimated was 133.2, and we have 132.8, so 400 kilograms less, but that's fine. Block fuel, we have 15.2 tons of fuel on board. Takeoff weight will be 148 tons. Great. Let's contact the controller on 124.35. Second. Bangkok approach, very good morning, Lufthansa 90745, gate 24 at Don Mueang, with information Delta, requesting clearance to Chiang Mai.
Lufthansa 90745, Bangkok AIRBUS, good afternoon. Is please to Chiang Mai. Tango 3 Charlie departure, runway 21 left. Initial climb 8,000 feet. Expect flight level 300, squawk 7226.
Lufthansa 90745 is cleared to Chiang Mai via Tango 3 Charlie departure out of runway 21 left. Initial climb is 8,000 feet, expecting flight level 300 for cruise, and squawk is 7226.
Lufthansa 90745, feedback is correct. Report ready for push and start.
We call you back, Lufthansa 90745. Okay, we are cleared to Chiang Mai via Tango 3 Charlie departure. Yo, out of 1 left, confirmed. Initial climb is 8,000 feet. What was maximum altitude? What the hell? So, let's take managed speed, and stroke is 7226. Yo. Spinner mode standby. Fine. Then let's do the takeoff calculation. Here is my nice tool, which calculated 2 low speeds at Düsseldorf. That's why I had to use the whole runway. We are going to fly, or we are flying an A340-300. Runway length is 3,500. Airport elevation. Let me check that again. At flight radar 24. Nine feet, okay, so less than 1,000 feet. Runway 21 left is 3,500 meters long. Yo, wind component. Winds are 340 degrees 8 knots. Outside air temperature is 33 degrees. That's a lot. Wow. QNH is 1011. Takeoff weight will be 148 tons. Flap setting, flaps 2. Anti-ice, no. Runway condition, dry. Oh wow, now the speeds are that high. Wow. Okay. Fine.
Vietnam 6800, winds 200 at 8 knots, runway 19 left, keep takeoff, report airport.
U1 is 124. We rotate is 149 and V2 155. Flaps 2 up 4.0 and flex 54. That's it.
Report airport, please.
Okay. Then all doors closed. Jetways are disconnected. Fuel pumps can be turned on. Beacon lights on. Okay. Before start checklist. Cockpit preparation is completed. Gear pins and covers are removed. Signs on and auto adheres are set to nav mode. Fuel quantity, we have 15.2 tons of fuel on board. Takeoff data is set V1 124, we rotate 149, V2 155, flex 54. Bayrow reference, QNH is 1011. Windows and doors are closed. Beacon lights are on. Thrust doors are on idle and parking brake is set before start check is complete. Oh, better push back.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Lufthansa 9745, Bangkok approach.
Grounded cockpit.
Lufthansa
Tower driving up.
9745, go ahead.
9745, are you able to push on to... Sorry, are you able to push on to Bravo, or if not, you gotta do a standard pushback from the gate?
Lufthansa 9745 would like to do a standard pushback from the gate, please.
Okay. Call me when ready.
We call you when ready. Lufthansa 9745, we are ready for pushback.
That was 2 stations. Vietnam 6800. I thought that I gave you the clearance already. You clear for takeoff, report when airborne.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
And please focus on the clearance, please. I have gave you like less than 5 minutes already. So that's a 9745, which is sort of CNX 1010.
Okay. Lufthansa 9745 pushback and startup is approved and QNH is 1010.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Releasing the brakes.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Station confirm for sign only.
Let's start engine number 1 and 2.
Carlos 9422, Bangkok AIRBUS, good afternoon. Go ahead. Uh, 355.
I've never had that before, an airport without taxiway signs. But okay, I have to live with it. Yo. It's at engine number 3 and 4.
Carlos 9422, please to Mumbai, Pastel, takeoff departure, runway 190 right, initial 6,000 feet, expect flight level 360, squawk 7213. Stand by for repack, brief, Vietnam 6800, report passing altitude. Vietnam 6800 is at 1,500 feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
1,700 feet, climb the
Disconnecting tail. Stand by.
to flight level 160, report passing flight level 140.
Yo. I need to lower the voice, the sound a bit. Otherwise the engines are too...
Carlos 422, correct, report ready.
And I could also try it with...
Vietnam 6800, ready practice.
with max sound.
Please don't
I have a
interrupt,
custom sound
Vietnam
pack right now.
6800, ready practice.
So APU off. So, after the checklist, anti-ice is not required. You can say this is checked. Thrust reverse are on idle and parking brake is set. After the check is complete.
Lufthansa 9745.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time.
Mo
and
Charlie,
have fun up
Lufthansa
there.
9745. So, Trim ab 4.0. Jo. Control, pushback driver is clear. Flaps 2. Spoilers arm. Auto brake max.
Vietnam 6800, please repeat the last mission. Vietnam 6800, proceed direct Gorsi. Golf Oscar Romeo Sugar India Gorsi.
Okay.
Vietnam 6800, proceed to
Flying tool check. Full up. Full down. Full left. Full right. Rudder full left. And rudder full right. Flight control check complete. I am ready for taxi. Taxi lights on. Lufthansa 9745, we are ready for taxi to one left.
9745, taxi via Bravo Delta, hold short to one right.
Lufthansa 9745 taxiing via Bravo and Delta, holding short to one right. So let's go. Let's have a listen to the... Well, let's listen to the new sound. Not bad, right? But I will lower the sound a bit. Via Bravo and Delta.
Vietnam 6600, confirm RD direct Gorsi.
Oh shit.
Vietnam 6800 is heading to Gorsi.
That was close.
You are still following the set, so please direct Gorsi, please. Carlos 9422, pushes start the blue, facing south, onto Delta, QNH 1010.
Okay, if anything happened, I would return to Don Mueang Yang Airport, runway 21 right, because the right runway is longer than the left runway from where we are departing from.
Vietnam 6800, unfortunately, you're leaving my space, nothing further, much you from Swatihan.
So there are more gates. Before takeoff checklist, flight controls checked, flight instruments checked, briefing confirmed, flap setting, flaps 2, V speeds, V1, 124, we rotate 149, V2 155, flex 54. ATC is set, EK memo, takeoff no blue, cabin crew is advised. Engine mode selector is set to normal and packs remain on before takeoff check is complete. And terrain radar on just in case, and constraint zone.
Lufthansa 9745 at Delta, cross runway 21 right, then hold short 21 left.
Lufthansa 9745 at Delta, crossing 21 right and holding short 21 left.
And Lufthansa 9745, report ready.
Lufthansa 9745, we call you back when ready. This airport is so old, like the scenery is very old, but it's still looking beautiful. Yeah, I like it. Oh, it's raining. So clear left side, clear right side, lights on.
FM service is not available in this airport.
Lufthansa 9745, fully ready.
Lufthansa 9745, what is 340 at 8 knots, runway 21 left, give takeoff, report your call.
Lufthansa 9745, runway 21 left, clear for takeoff, we call you back when airborne. Beautiful. This runway is normally used for military operations or VFR. The textures are in the air, but it's fine. Can happen. So wipers off. Take off. Engines are running stable. Menu flex 54. SRS runway. Out thrust blue. Oh, beautiful sounds. Sounds are really nice. So take off power set. 100 knots checked. V1 and rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Now look at this, beautiful, right? So, Lufthansa 9745 airborne. Let's do a right turn.
9745, report passing altitude.
Lufthansa 9745 passing 1000 feet.
9745, identify 1000.
Wow, the weather is...
Continue climb via SID to flight level 160, report passing flight level 140, no level restriction.
Lufthansa 9745, continue climbing to flight level 160, report passing 140, no restrictions. Beautiful. This is amazing. So thrust climb by blue and F. Let's speed up a bit. Flaps 1. Speed check flaps 1. Autopilot 1 on. We are cleared for flight level 160. We need to report when passing 140. Flaps up. Speed checked, flaps up. After takeoff checklist. Landing gear is up. Flaps are retracted. Packs are on. And Bayrow reference is still set. So almost completed. Checklist almost completed. We have to set standard QNH as Direct to Tango, Lufthansa 9745. You have to set then QNH at 13,000 feet. So direct to Chiang. And Lufthansa 94745 just confirmed transition altitude is 13,000 feet.
9745 negative 11,000.
11,000 Lufthansa 94745, thanks. Okay.
The follow the 13,000 you are referring to the transition level, which is only for arrivals.
Yeah, I know that, thank you. Hallo Mika. Beautiful.
We have the one
I made a huge mistake when I deleted X-Plane 11. I deleted all screenshots as well, which is wrong. Yeah, which is not wrong, but it's my fault. It's a bit unfortunate.
Carlos 9422, for your information, please don't interrupt until I finish my saying. My bad. If you take Delta, that's a full Echo 1. It would be the perfect way, but it takes too long. So I can give you Delta 1, which is your first rate, then Echo 1. Roger that, right.
Nice. So send QNH. Upper takeoff checklist complete.
And Lufthansa 9745, we are leaving airspace, nothing further for you, launching you, constantly up.
Lufthansa 9745 over to Unicom 128. Thanks for the great ADC, it was really fun. See you next time.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Perfect. So now we are on Unicom and we can do everything without ATC. So let me check the weather at Chiang Mai. Winds are winds are variable 6 knots, QNH is 1012. Okay, so weather is good. Let's continue climbing to fill level 300. Yo. Winds are variable, which means I can basically choose the runway of choice. I would go for ILS runway 36 because it's the easiest one. And then let me check the arrival Mani 2 Alpha, yeah, or Mani 1 Alpha. Perfect. Let's check the route. It will be a straight in landing. Perfect. So I need minimum for Chiang Mai. Let me get charts. We will fly ILS approach 136. Yeah, performance. MDA for Cut Delta is 1378. Winds are... I cannot change that, it's all based on the default weather. And frequency is 109.9. I can check that with AviTab. Yo, that's the correct frequency. Okay, I'm all set up. Hello, Flying Z. 1 second. Let me turn the music down. Hey, VetSim. Yes, I am flying on VetSim. We just had ATC at Don Mueang Airport. I'm very grateful for that, because he had not much traffic, but he still came online. And now I'm flying to Chiang Mai on Unicom. So it will be fun, and it was fun. I have a new sound pack installed for this plane here, for the A340-300, and I must say it's nice. And it will be a straight in landing, as you can see. We will land on runway 36 straight in. Auto brake is not required. We have 3,400 meters of runway available, but on the other hand, the takeoff could be a bit of a struggle, because as you might know, the A340-300 has performance issues, so we have to, or I might have to depart with Toga at full power. I will look. Yeah. Flying, the textures look pretty nice. Where can I take this mod for X-Plane 11? Unfortunately, the plane is not available for X-Plane 11, so you need to buy X-Plane 12. And I don't know if there's a way to put the X-Plane 12 A330 into X-Plane 11. No. Is X-Plane 12 stable now? I heard about many crashes and unstable work. So I must admit that X-Plane 12 still has some issues. For example, when you do a 10-hour flight and you want to have a replay of your landing, then it could be the case that your sim crashes. But on the other hand, or on the other side, X-Plane 12 has a lot of advantages compared to X-Plane 11. So the clouds look way better and the scenery itself also looks much better. But X-Plane 11 is still more reliable. So I don't know if, when I could think back, I don't know whether I would have bought X-Plane 12 or not. I was happy with X-Plane 11. It had a lot of features, for example, one-way alert and advisory system on runway 18 and all that. It does not work for X-Plane 12 at the moment, which is a bit unfortunate, but I cannot change that, so. That's a bit of a disadvantage. Okay, so I have the batteries here. You'll see you, man. See you next time. Okay guys, we are reaching flight level 100, which means I can already turn on the landing and the wing lights. Seatbelts are on, auto brake is not needed. Minimum is 1378. It will be a straight in landing. What is interception altitude? 6,200. So let's continue to descend to 6,200 feet after passing Mani at 250 knots. Yo. QNH at Chiang Mai is... Oh, weather changed. QNH is 1011. QNH is 1011, let's cross check that. Fine. So let's reduce to 50 knots. Open descent. Approach checklist. Briefing is confirmed, decam status checked, seatbelts are on. Beirut reference, QNH is 1011, MDA is set 1378 and engine mode selector set to normal, the project is complete. Great. Oh, we are... No. We are too low. Markhawk at 6,200. Direct to Markhawk. "23 nautical miles, 4 minutes." Okay, we have a small problem. I'm too fast. Spoilers full. Flaps 1. Speed check flaps 1. Approach mode on as well. The autopilot is doing weird things again. Weird movements. Spoilers arm, flaps 2, speed checked, flaps 2. ILS established. My dog is observing me flying, so I have to be good. Ja. Let's have a look. That's a steep descent angle. The airport is inside. No. To DUS 170 knots. Flaps 3. Gear down.
$2,500.
Checked. Wow, there are mountains next to me. Cool.
1000.
So reducing final approach speed. Flaps full, speed checked, flaps full, landing checklist, cabin crew is advised. All thrust, get set to off in a moment, and eco memo, landing no blue, landing checklist complete. So. Stable approach. Autopilot off. I have control, auto thrust off.
1000.
Shit. So. Let's send the A340 in Chiang Mai. Oh, there's a factory. We are
500. 400.
Or maybe the ILS is just wrong.
300.
Minimum continue,
200.
but we're good. We're not too high.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Spoilers. Reverse green and descent. Nah, that was not my best landing. Let's watch the replay real quick. I will just vacate from the runway so that I don't get in trouble. That's a problem sometimes. I had the same problem at Tehran, Merabat a few months ago. When you are a bit too fast, then you cannot flare correctly. And that's a problem which I've just had. So you basically have to go below your minimum approach speed in order to, yeah, flare correctly. But we have time, so no rush. Let's have a look at the landing. Please. So.
EA Sports FC 24. Spiele hier vor dem 1. November, um ein Founder zu werden und exklusive Vorteile in EA Sports FC24 und darüber hinaus zu erhalten.
Yeah, my descent angle was not right. Yeah, that's not looking good. But landing was okay. Landing was okay. I cannot say that this landing was bullshit, you know. Just the descent angle wasn't right. Wow, beautiful scenery. I should have flown a little bit slower. But apart from that, the landing was good. I cannot say it was totally bad. Let's watch it one more time and then we can move on. The landing was okay. It's fine. Maybe that's also due to the case that I was so light. Because when you are light, it's harder to land the plane than when you're heavy. That's a fact. So I can be proud, I think. And I also had the problem when I flew from Mashhad to Tehran Merabat that I was empty. I was empty, and then at Merabat I had all the cargo in for Düsseldorf. So landing lights. Oh, I forgot to turn on taxi and run a turn off lights. Not that much of a problem. We landed on bright daylight, so it's okay. So transponder standby, weather radar was off, terrain radar is off. So okay. Then I would say let's continue. On Wetzum, of course. From here we will return to Düsseldorf Airport. The textures are not that bad. Nee, the textures are not that good. That's what I meant. But apart from that, the scenery is still looking good. It was designed for X-Plane 9, so I am 3 X-Plane versions ahead, but it's still looking good. The objects are beautiful. The tower and all that, very detailed. Okay, the textures are a bit blurry and all that, but it's fine. Welcome to 411 Squadron. Okay. Here are the lights in the way. Okay, then we have to take off from the other side. Yeah. Let's turn in on the left. Oops. Oh, no, let's take the next one. Do we have follow me service?
FM service is
No.
not available in this airport.
Okay. Because when you really don't know an airport and the taxi routes are defined and all that, then you can call the follow me car to give you a proper gate. We are at Chiang Mai. Let me see. There's an A340 operating on the A340. So basically Chiang Mai only has narrow body traffic. Let's take... Ui, look at this. Great. Let's take this gate right here. Or should I get a different gate? Let's take the last one from the left. We take the last gate. And from here we will pick up 240 passengers, which I will fly to Düsseldorf. Nevertheless, the textures are blurry as hell. So stop. Parking brake on. APU bleed on engines can be turned off. Seatbelts off, exterior lights except for nav and logo lights off, and fuel pumps off. Yo, park brake and shocks on, parking checklist complete. We have arrived at Chiang Mai airport. I think the jetway is not operable, but that's fine. It's all okay. But look at this, it's quite nice, right? Apart from the textures, it's looking pretty good. Let's make a screenshot. So, okay, now we can start boarding process. With that being said, we can send the catering trucks and the loading trucks to the plane. External power would be nice. We need to load fuel and baggage comes in a few minutes. Let me load the plane already. So we need, for our flight to Düsseldorf, which will take 12.5 hours, we will take 92 tons of fuel. So takeoff weight will be 250.7 tons. Let's make it 250.9.
Frauen verstehen nichts vom Game
So,
und Rap ist nur für Männer? Check das lieber nochmal. Und Typen wollen mir irgendwas erzählen. So und so hat deine Frau sich zu benehmen. Und wenn du denkst, die Telekom ist teuer? Check mal das hier. Magenta Mobilia. Günstiger als du denkst.
250.9, yo.
Entdecke das Tagesgeldkonto von Will.
Okay, what else?
Von einer der sichersten Universalbanken der Welt.
External power on. APU can be disconnected. Fine. Okay guys, I will do a short break and then we can move on with the loading. Yo, that's my plan. Let me just get the flight plan. So unfortunately I have to type in everything manually into the FMC. That's fine with me. Okay. Give me 10 minutes and then I'll be back, okay? See you in a bit.
Telekom ist teuer? Are you mad, Mann? Ich bitte dich. Check das lieber nochmal. Magenta Mobil Young. Günstiger als du denkst.
Erlebe mit EA Sports FC24 deinen Lieblingssport hautnah. Spiele mit 30 Ligen und 700 Mannschaften. Fühl dich wie selbst am Fußballplatz mit der spielverändernden Hypermotion V-Technologie. Erlebe deinen Lieblingssport noch intensiver. EA Sports FC24. Spiele vor dem 1. November, um ein Founder zu werden und exklusive Vorteile in EA Sports FC24 und darüber hinaus zu erhalten. Um sofort zu spielen, einfach das Banner tippen.
Geiler Look, vollgepackt mit Technologie und Fahrspaß. Kann ich den Opel Corsa für 169 € im Monat ohne Anzahlung leasen? Und kriege ich für die gleiche Rate auch den Corsa Electric? Am 21.10. bei deinem Opel-Partner erleben.
So, ich bin wieder da. Nils Christiansen. Since I have inbuilt flight factor and toolless Airbuses, I have next to no flight in the default AC30. Is it just me or is the default AC30 MCU a bit finicky? No VNAV available, unable flight level. Yeah, I know what your problem is. So, I know what you mean. When you are used to realistic study level planes, then you don't want to fly decent planes. So that's what I'm doing. I'm also giving the decent planes a chance. But I was also on a point back in February when even the decent planes were trash, and then I decided to do every flight with the A340-300. I reckon the Xbox A340 uses the default MCDU. That's correct. Mika, hoffentlich gibt es bald einen Mod für einen SIM-Brief-Import für die MCDU. Ja, brauche ich nicht unbedingt, aber... wo geht's für dich denn jetzt im Cross-Pont hin? Genau, also ich habe ja meinen Slot gebucht. Ich war echt lucky, würde ich mal sagen, dass ich schon so früh einen Slot kriegen konnte. Also so eine Buchung, und ich habe mich entschieden für JFK Frankfurt. Genau, mit dem A340-600. Ich darf erst morgen Nachmittag buchen, oh wei. Ich wollte eigentlich so nach Brasilia Frankfurt oder Winnipeg Frankfurt, aber da gab es nichts für. Warte, kann ich ja mal gucken. Lass uns mal gucken. So, Bookings. Departure. I wanted to fly from... Oder ich wollte von Winnipeg nach Frankfurt. Ach, still, das gab's wirklich. Krass. Ach ja, aber der Flughafen war scheiße bei Winnipeg. Also ich dachte, ich kann auch mal so nach Winnipeg fliegen. Da brauche ich jetzt nicht... Cross-Pont für. Aber Dashboard hier. Lufthansa 405. JFK Frankfurt. Maximum Flight Level 380. Jo. Dann gibt's bestimmt nichts mehr Schönes. Ja, doch, mal gucken. Aber viele gute Sachen sind dann halt weg, ne? Also, um ehrlich zu sein. So, ich wollte jetzt starten mit Preparations. Genau, plane gets loaded. Okay, ich fliege I'm flying from Victor Tango Charlie Charlie back to Echo Delta Delta Lima. We will be arriving in Düsseldorf at night at 11 p.m. If I'm arriving past 11 p.m. I have to divert to Cologne Airport due to night flight ban. Nils Christiansen, I had my first A340-300 flight in 15 plus years a couple of days ago. I paid for using 3,800 meter runway and I'm going to use 3,800 meter runway. Yeah, that's true. But this time I'm using Toga, not like in Düsseldorf. Flex, what was it? 32. Lufthansa 90745 is the new call sign. Cruising flight level not that high. Kann man eigentlich jetzt buchen, und wenn die anderen, also die restlichen Slots kommen, dann da einen besseren buchen? Was meinst du? Kann man eigentlich jetzt buchen, und wenn die anderen, also die restlichen Slots kommen, dann da einen besseren buchen? Ja, glaube ich schon. Glaube ich schon, dass das geht. Aber ich weiß nicht, ob da noch viele kommen. So, Planned Flight Level ist Flight Level... Let's make it 320. Cruising flight level above max flight level. Then 300. So we will depart from runway 18. Lamon to Whiskey departure. Oh, it's not available. Shit. Oh no. Then no SID. Then direct to Lamon. Wo ist Lamon? Okay. Da, okay, mache ich so. Ich schaue dann einfach, ob ich da noch etwas Schöneres finde. Nils Christiansen, 5 APUs oder... Ja, kommt schon nah dran. TV Simulations, hallo. Lohnt sich der Flieger? Man kann... Also wenn du jetzt deine Modifikation hast mit dem Soundpack, was Nils mir empfohlen hat. Wenn du dann noch das Tablet hast, hier... Und noch hier den Takeoff Performance Calculator, dann lohnt sich das schon, ja. Der ist ja Freeware, von daher ich würde den einfach mal ausprobieren an deiner Stelle. So, Lamon, after Lamon, this will be a long flight plan. Romeo 207 to Mike Delta Yankee. After Mike Delta Yankee Bravo 465 to Charlie Echo Alpha. After Charlie Echo Alpha, Alpha 7901 to Bravo Papa Lima. After Bravo Papa Lima, Lima 639 Araski. After Raski, direct to Ragma. Ah, shit. After Ragma, direct to Mensa. Mensa is called kitchen in German. Hast du Ferien? Ja, Mika, ich habe Ferien. Also, was heißt Ferien? Ich habe mir Urlaub genommen. Weil ich einfach mal Urlaub brauchte. Ich hatte noch ein paar Tage und die nehme ich mir jetzt. Nächster Urlaub wäre dann Weihnachten. Genau, ich gehe auch noch spotten in Amsterdam wahrscheinlich. Am Sonntag. Genau. Direkt Mogas. After Mogas, direct to Tokma. After Tokma, direct to Davos. After Davos, direct to Tasmi. After Tasmi, direct to Resak. After Resak, direct to Ninva. After Ninva, direct to Sierra Romeo Tango. Hä? Boah. Yo. Echo Zulu Sierra, after Echo Zulu Sierra direct to Ergun. After Ergun direct to FGEC. After FGEC Lima 746. To Odero. After Odero, Tango 86 Martel. After Martel, direct to Balik. After Balik, Tango 777. To Koman. After Koman, direct to Abrut. After Abrut, direct to Nekul. After Nekul, direct to Tegri. After Tegri, direct to Pesat. After Pesat, direct to Venen. After Venen, direct to Rudno. After Rudno, direct to Moose. Never heard of that waypoint before. Direct to Zulus. So after Zulus, last line, Arnix. After Arnix, direct to Exhac. And after Exhac, direct to Domux, which will be the last waypoint for today's flight. That's it, insert. Let's enter the weight. The review weight will be 159.6. Block fuel, we have 92.9 tons of fuel on board. Takeoff weight will be 252.2. Okay. So we are a bit heavier than expected, but that's fine. Let's start the APU again. Put seatbelts to auto. What about the outside check? Should I do another outside check or not? I can do one if you wish. But we have to hurry up a little. Let's run. So, nose wheel is looking good. Engines are looking good. Oh great, well let's take a photo. That's perfect. Brakes are looking good. Yo. Okay. The right main gear is also looking good. There seems to be no visible damage, so landing was okay. Let's have a look at the center gear. Fun fact, the center gear does not have brakes. I mean, okay, there are brake fans, but this is just a modeling issue. The center gear is only there for further stability due to the higher maximum takeoff weight of the A340-300. And it does not have brakes, so it's simply there for more stability. Correct. So let's have a look. What is this actually? Is this APU? These are the APU inlets, I think. Let me take a photo of it. Okay. So let's have a look at engine number 3 and 4 and then we can finish loading. Let's finish loading already. So 7, 8, 9. Mika, ich werde heute Abend mal den A350 probieren für Costa Pond, einfach zwischen München und irgendwas online ist. Ja, aber du darfst ja nicht über den Ozean fliegen, ne? Also du kannst ja gucken, was bei den Slots noch available ist. Und wenn da nur noch Müll ist, dann würde ich auch sagen, das hat keinen Sinn, dann fliege ich woanders hin. Aber du darfst ja dann nicht über den Atlantik fliegen, ne? Leider. Weil es einfach too much ist. Ich weiß noch, früher 2020, wo es noch nicht dieses Buchung, also wo auch noch Leute so fliegen durften, da war die Frequenz so krass überfüllt, dass der Nuttrack Lotse gesagt hat, ich höre auf, das ist too much. Ja. So, lock the flight deck door. Before start checklist. Before start checklist, cockpit preparation is completed. Gear pins and covers. Let's make initially 7,000. Gear pins and covers are removed. Signs on and auto adheres are set to nav mode. Fuel quantity, we have 92.9 tons of fuel on board. Takeoff data is... ah shit, I forgot that. Yeah, that's external port disconnect. Let's move everything from the ground. I will just go to the toilet and then we can calculate our takeoff speeds. 1 second. So, hier bin ich wieder. I'm back. Weil morgen kann ich dann endlich buchen. Ja, du musst halt gucken, was noch da ist, ne? Und wenn da halt nicht mehr so viel Geiles ist, dann... Du kannst ja auch andere Seite rumfliegen. Also du kannst ja nach, weiß ich nicht... Du kannst ja auch über China fliegen, also in die USA. Einmal rum. So, aircraft type, A340-300 remains unchanged. Runway length, we have, let me check that. Chiang Mai. Verstehst du mich eigentlich gut, Mika? 3,400 meters, let's take 3,200 to 3,400. Airport elevation is 1,000 until 2,000. Winds, let me check the current winds at Chiang Mai. Winds at Chiang Mai are 230 degrees 5 knots. What does flight radar say? 230 degrees 6 knots, okay. Outside air temperature is 33 degrees. QNH is 10, what was it? Na, wenn fliege ich richtig mit, dann ist es auch ein bisschen egal wo. Ja, ist gut. Okay, dankeschön. QNH is 1011. Takeoff weight will be... 1 second, I have to look. 252.2. Flaps 2, anti-ice, no, on a dry. I would say, based on my own experience, let's add 10 knots. So 140, 153 and 161. That would make things a little bit more realistic. No flex temperature. I'm not doing that. Toga takeoff. 140, 153, V2, 161. VNF unavailable, flaps 2 up, 4.0. Ob sich jemand mit dem A340-300 zu Cross the Pond traut? Bestimmt. Also ich könnte mit dir wetten, dass in Frankfurt ein paar A340-300 stehen werden. No flex. Okay, and packs of departure. So, APU is on. Before start checklist. Cockpit preparation is completed. Gear pins and covers are removed. Signs on and auto adheres are set to nav mode. Fuel quantity. We have 92.9 tons of fuel on board. Takeoff data is set. Bureau reference is set. Windows and doors are closed. Beacon lights can be turned on. Thrust levers are set to idle and parking brake is set. Before start checklist complete, let's get a pushback truck.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Wow, the textures are so bad, man.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
But I must say, apart from the bad textures, the modeling of this airport is stunning. It is great. But sometimes I cannot zoom in. Yo. Great. But takeoff will be a struggle. We are heavier than on the flight from Düsseldorf to Dongmueang. Niels Christensen plus 10 knots seem to work out okay-ish. Yes, thank you, Niels. I think the same. I think if I
Okay.
was
All doors
departing,
and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
if I departed with flaps 1, I would add 20 knots more, but you always take off with flaps 2 at that weight on the AC30 with that runway length. Perfect. If I had less than 3000 meters, I would have used flaps 3. Streamst du den Flug durch? Cross the Pond werde ich definitiv durchstreamen, aber nicht diesen hier. Nee. Ich werde den Departure machen bis Cruise und dann vorm Descent wieder anmachen. Weil ich habe noch ein paar Sachen zu tun. So. Flaps on. Nee, Flugpumps on. Okay. Let's start engine number 1 and 2. Leaving Chiang Mai. Niels, I wanted to try it out at Düsseldorf with the calculated speeds, but I was right. So the takeoff calculator gives you a bit, gives you wrong V speeds. They are a bit too slow. On the other hand, other takeoff calculators give you way faster speeds, which is also not great. You don't want to depart with 160 knots on an empty A320, right? So we will do a left turn after departure. Towards the mountains, what the hell? Okay.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Putting the brakes. Starting engine number 3 and 4.
Stand by.
Niels, no, I tried a calculator from a German site. It seemed good, but also gave somewhat high speeds from what I could tell. Yes. Correct. I think the best ones are the real life ones from Lufthansa and from the other airlines.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Yo, danke. Thanks. So, engines are running, engine mode cycle can be set to normal, APU bleed off, APU off. Hand signal will be from the right, okay. After start checklist, anti-ice is definitely not required, ECAM status, he's clear. ECAM status is checked, thrust lowers are on idle and parking brake is set. After start checklist complete. So, trim needs to be set to up 4.0. And so that's the takeoff config. Auto brake max, spoilers can be armed, flaps 2, and takeoff configuration can be tested once the flaps are fully extracted. I don't know why, but my better pushback doesn't work anymore. Maybe you need to reinstall it. I also had issues with it. What really bad is the fact that what is it? The pushback tool of MSFS does not work with the Phoenix A320. I had that issue during approach in Beirut. Phoenix also warned for the toolbar pushback, exactly, toolbar pushback. They warned me that something could go wrong during approach, and I was always like, nah, nothing is happening. And then I was on approach in Beirut and crashed all of a sudden. I was like on 1,000 feet or 500 feet and the plane just went crazy. I tried, got the latest from the GitHub. Oh, that's bad. Then maybe you need to reinstall Explain. Or disabling other, you need to try disabling other plugins. So, flying tool check, full up, full down, full left, full right, rudder full left, and rudder full right. Flight control check complete, I'm ready. That's sexy. Flight director on, taxi lights on, I'm ready. Let's go. And terrain radar on, very, very, very important today. Man, I need a lot of power. Reinstall Windows. Yo, nah, that's... Why do the textures get blurry once I approach them? I have to be very careful during departure. Yes, I will try to disable other plugins and see how that goes. I had the problem with the jar design AC30 and A340. I had the problem with the jar design A330 and A340 that I get 0 FPS when it spawned. And the developer also could not tell what the problem was, and the problem was AutoGate actually. So an outdated version of AutoGate made all the problems. Oh shit, do you see that? My route goes directly over the mountain. And I have to be careful. I think the Exos A340 requires too much thrust to taxi. I've seen the same with textures occasion. Okay. It can happen. If anything happened after departure, I would dump fuel and return to Chiang Mai or to Bangkok. So before takeoff checklist, flight controls checked, flight instruments checked, briefing is confirmed, flap setting, flaps 2, V speeds, V1 140, V rotate 153, V2 161, Toga takeoff, ATC is set, Unicom, EK memo, takeoff no blue, cabin crew is ready, but I can advise them again. Engine mode selector is set to normal. and packs can be turned off. Before takeoff checklist complete. It was a nice visit here in Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai traffic, Lufthansa 9745 Heavy, we are departing runway 18. So landing lights on. So we're on runway 18.
Erlebe mit EA Sports FC24 deinen Lieblingssport hautnah. Spiele in 30 Ligen, 700 Mannschaften und mit 19.000 lizenzierten
Why did I taxi too far? No, I did everything correct. Okay then, let's hold the brakes, take off. Engines are running stable. Setting thrust. Manutoga is rest runway. Thrust blue. Whoa. The sounds are amazing. Takeoff power set. Great sounds. So 100 knots checked. V1 and rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Let's watch the replay. Oh no, let's do not do it. I don't want that my sim is crashing again. But I had to use the whole runway, that's true. Now comes the tricky part. I have to proceed back to Lamun, and here are mountains all over the place, so I have to be careful. We made it out of Chiang Mai. Now I have to... Shit. I have to face the mountains. Flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1. And flaps up. Speed check, flaps up. speed up to 250 knots, flight level 300. Open climb. So, autopilot 1 on present heading. First climb, open climb, climb blue and heading. Whoa. So I think now the worst is over. I can proceed direct to Lamu. Yo. Lights off. Packs back on. In spawner mode. Ah nee, spoilers can be retracted. Great. Okay. After takeoff checklist, landing gear is up, flaps are retracted, packs are on. After takeoff checklist, above the line completed. Below the line will follow. But I must say the departure was quite stunning again. 3,400 meters only. So, landing lights off, wing lights off. Let's switch from terrain radar to weather radar. I cannot change anything on the weather radar. Nils Christiansen just subscribed. Dankeschön, sehr nett. So, yo, lights are off. Let's turn seatbelts off. Manage speed. Still 250. Now we can change that. Let's make it 300. And send it QNH. After takeoff checklist, below the line, completed. That's it. ETA. Now that's wrong. $5,300 divided by 450. 11 hours. The A340-300 is respectful of those who built the airport. They built 3,000 meters of runway, you use 3,000 meters of runway. 3,800. Yes, I know. You told me that earlier, but yes, you are right. Sehr geschehen. weather is good, but let's turn anti-ice on just in case. I think Eurowings Discover should also get A340s so that they can serve Frankfurt Denpasar directly, or Frankfurt Jakarta, Frankfurt Honolulu. Or Condor should have gotten AC-30-800s or 787-8. Or it's raining. But they wanted AC-30-900s. So look at the map. We need to fly all the way to Düsseldorf. There is Hong Kong. Oh, it's starting to get turbulent. No wing flags. Wow. Let's turn wing anti-ice on just in case. The plane is shaking. I guess you would be able to negotiate a good price on AC-30-800s, yes, because no one wants to have it. Or the speed, the weather. I don't have bad weather that often. It's very rare that I'm flying through bad weather. How many did they sell? 10, 20? I think 10, less than 10. Okay, we are through. Anti-ice can get turned off. Default weather, yes, but real life weather. But somehow I like the A340-300. You need to push hard, or you need to pull hard to depart, and you need to add a lot of thrust. The plane is not overpowered like the AC-30. The default AC-30, or in general, the AC-30 seems to be overpowered a bit. Like so many other things, A312, it is coming along nicely. I do have X Enviro though, okay. I look at the clouds are way better and way FPS or frame friendlier than on X-Plane 11. So seatbelts can be turned to auto. Let's turn it off. I really like my PSS AC30 A340 for FS 2002, FS 2004. PSS. A professional black box simulation. AC30 A340. Ja, okay. Ja, cool. I'm very excited for the Latin VFR AC30 and A340. I think you know that they did not allow custom mods for their projects on the AC30 and A340 because they wanted to prepare it on their own. Oh, Lufthansa Eurowings and Condor are cancelling flights to Lebanon. Wow. Phoenix Simulation Software. Ah, okay. So we are climbing with 1000 feet per minute. Wow. And we are not even close to maximum takeoff rate. Maximum takeoff rate is 200, let's make it 277.4 tons. Wow. I think this plane this plane is not enjoyable to fly for the Lufthansa pilots. I think they prefer the AC30 or the A340-300. But the A340-300 is also not the most liked plane at Lufthansa because it's simply too long. Drink enough, that's very important. So what do we have here? Calcutta or Kolkata. I've been there last year with the A340-500. I had to perform an emergency landing at Karachi due to cargo fire or cargo smoke. I will fly to Hyderabad, Mumbai. Where's Mumbai? I will fly to Delhi on the A380s as soon as it releases. Chennai, I have to look about Chennai. Here's Mumbai. I will fly to Mumbai. And where is Bangalore? Bengaluru. I do believe the black box took over PSS products. Not sure. I wasn't very active in Flusies after 2004. Okay. What are you doing for living, if I may ask? Are you a pilot in real life or not? Whoa. This cloud is... What do you do for work, Niels, if I may ask? Armchair pilot, only explain. Work at the chemical plant for a living. Ah, okay. I'm in a job training as a Mechatroniker-Ausbildung. Chemical plant, aha. You have to be so careful at the chemical plant. If something burns there, then you most likely have a big problem. That's why a lot of, or the most chemical plants have a own fire department. Exactly. Nice. Sounds like a decent job security. Yes, but it's very difficult. On the one hand you have metal works, on the other hand you have electric works like electrician. Like mechatroniker or mechatronic is a combination between mechanic, electrician, and you have to program some programs like with TIA Portal. You have to make different programs so that your system which you are building is functioning correctly. You run, yes. So basically this switch here, this, you can, as a mechatronic, you can build this switch, you can put all the necessary wires in and connect the wires, and you can program the function into the SPS, into the or PLC, programmable logic, what was it? Programmable logic controller, yes. Okay, we reached final level, but our speed is dropping. So let's speed up to Mach point. Oh. Let's make it Mach point 85. Great. Let's make it Mach 183, that's fine. And it's raining again. Great. That is possibly one of the items where the automation isn't very good. Maybe it assumes AC30 power. Yes. Okay, let's turn seatbelts back off. Or to auto anti-ice off. Okay. We reached final level. I would say that's it from my side. I hope you enjoyed my stream. I will restart the stream once we are starting descent towards Düsseldorf or Cologne. It depends. With that being said, I wish you a really nice day. Keep it up, guys. Stay safe and goodbye. Thanks for watching. Bis später, Leute. Ciao, Nils. Bis später.